what keeps you up at night?
Well, it depends if I'm drinking or not. If I'm drinking, I go to sleep just fine. But I'm 65 now, and you can't keep drinking. So I go to bed with no drinks a lot, and I don't sleep as well like that.
No. Because you seem like somebody who lives with no regrets. This is what I'm kind of curious about, because it's very unique in a way where, if I would answer it for you, I'd probably say nothing except for the meet tomorrow or whatever,
Yeah.
But you live in such a way that is open and honest and
Right.
resilient to things. So
it doesn't really, I mean, I've made some of the biggest mistakes in the history of the world. I mean, my wife and I were divorced for a year. We have a 40-plus-year-old marriage, and we got remarried on the 365th day of our divorce, and it was all me, going through some weird midlife crisis type stuff, and so, but you're right. I'm pretty good at, just saying those things. Allow you to move on. Like if you keep that stuff bottled up and you don't tell anybody anything that's wrong with you, it's kind of like you're carrying these huge suitcases full of bricks with you. There's certainly some bad baggage, and so I think being open and kind of unfiltered and not being afraid to say some of my dumbest things I've ever done does allow me to sleep in peace. I'm sure that I've been very lucky too. That's the other thing. I don't worry about like my grandkids and my kids and all that kind of stuff. My dad died last month. My mom's 85, and I'm not a worrier, so that's good. But we've never gone through. My dad had dementia, which was really, really hard. It was awful. But some families go through several cancers, and and chemos, and which is like seems worse than cancer. Some families go through a hell of a lot more than I have. We had 4 healthy kids. There's a lot of families that have autism and childhood cancers and things like that. So even though we were never lucky financially throughout, the first 30 years of our marriage, we had really healthy kids that kind of like our team. Now they inspired us. Like it was fun to be around them. They did not have horrible problems like some kids have. They've all become very good adults and all that kind of stuff. But those things could still happen. Thank God I don't worry about them, because I think worry keeps us up. And what's the thing, like 98% of the things you worry about never happen.
Yeah.
It's just real negative. And so I'm lucky in that way. I'm not a worrier. I don't think I would deal with something like cancer very well. But maybe I would. You don't never know till you go through it. That might keep me up at night. So maybe I'm just lucky.